Hi guys, Shackles22 here, and I thought, well, since that one video is so popular, why not go into more in-depth modding? There's, what's it, actually I should probably show you what you use for mods. .ftl files. Yeah, it's for FTL Fast and Light. You make a file called data or whatever you want, and then you can make blueprints or DLC blueprints, whatever you want. And this is more in-depth for making it so that you can you can change how much power you can supply into like your medbay. This mod, however, I made makes it so you can only do 2 power in your medbay. I chose this ship because, as you can see, it has the Fed beam. It has 3 power allowed into it only. That's one of the things. Also, shields cost more. It costs 110 scrap just to upgrade 1 layer of shields. Now you accept, you jump to a beacon. I'm gonna try to go around as fast as I can to show one thing. Come on, Storm. Hoping to find a store really quickly. But I might not find it at this rate. All I found is a fight and an ion storm. I don't like accepting bribes. Oh hey, I stunned that dude. If the FTL's charging, take out FTL and then destroy them. In a couple of seconds. And then the shields are gonna go back online. Well, maybe they aren't. Maybe I was wrong. I'm just going to do that. Finally, a store. Another thing I figured out how to do, might find out here. Yep. AI avatar. Oh dang it, I have to sell something. But yeah, you can buy these guys now. To prove this, that these are actually AI avatars instead of just random people. First of all, 50 out of 50 health, taken no damage, in O2 less rooms. I'm going to show how that works. Go into blueprints, down to the very bottom, crew blueprint name, Ghost. I kind of took this straight out of Captain's Edition because that's Captain's Edition and other really good FTL mods are pretty much how I learned this stuff. And it says this stuff right here. The sentient hologram, blah blah blah, whatever. Go into ship, crew, and it says it right there, the exact same thing. Has less health, not completely there. If you look right here, has less health, not completely there. Rarity is not very, it's pretty common considering these things. And it says AI avatar right here, but for short, it says, does it say anything? Does it say it in the store? I don't know where it would say, just AI. And that's the thing. It's pretty much one of the things that you can do. Go ahead and get an upgrade to engines, because that costs less, and power up that. System blueprints for engines. You could actually make everything cost free if you wanted to, but that doesn't really make the game that good. And by the way, I know this game that you can beat the game using this mod because I beat the game with the Kestrel with no hull damage. I don't have physical proof except for a couple of photos, sadly. And that's pretty much the mod. Should probably go into more detail mod showing. For system blueprints, you go ahead and system blueprint name doors with quotes. The quotes have to be there, these little things. Always. And then you type in the thing. And that says type whatever, and then type title, whatever you do, and then you have a description. And then there's this. Start power is one that doesn't really, I don't know why you need that. If you want your max power to be 8, you just go ahead and do 8. Ta-da! But I want to keep it at 2. This rarity it's not that rare. and in order to upgrade it costs 40, and to buy it on Rock B, you have to pay 50 scrap. But if you want to do something like mind control or hacking, you gotta go into DLC blueprints, right there. And then you have system blueprint name clone pay, then automatically clones dead crew with skill penalty, taking advantage of microcloning crew heals partially every jump. Took that straight out of Captain's Edition, as I said earlier. That's because I'm not really creative with them. I'm not really that creative with descriptions. But star power is 1, max power is 2, like with the med bay. You can upgrade it for 30 scrap. Hacking costs 60 and can be upgraded for 40. Backup battery can provide 30 seconds. If you want to make level 3 backup battery, you just go ahead and type in 3. But I want to leave it level 2 because you can only have a max of 2 in subsystems. And mind control, you can I actually did come up with a slightly creative thing. Temporarily turn out enemies into allies via a cloud of nanobots. Is there anything else to show? I didn't do anything to it, so yeah. Fix this, save. Yes. But now, I'm just going to avoid provoking the ship and go back to the hangar to show you guys some more things. Over to, let's say, what ship should I use? Slug C. This one shows hacking. Power up that. Take power to that. Go into ship. And as you can see, hacking costs 40 scrap to get an extra thing. And this costs 60. And this also does. This is how ready powered up to full, which is good. You can go back to the hangar. Yeah, we know. Yes, I did give it a different weapon. I just installed another mod, hoping that it would actually say that when you disable Advanced Edition content, it would say this, but sadly it doesn't. I don't know how to do that. Any other ships that have 7 systems? Mantis B, start, yes, blah blah blah. Costs 30 scrap as usual. 40 scrap. This guy got 40 scrap, I forgot to mention that. 80 scrap, there's nothing much to do here. Except for show that it actually is doing differences. What else is there I can show? Here we go. This one has a level 2 thing already, so already maxed. So yeah, that's pretty much all I needed to show. Nothing more to show except for the fact that image. I don't know why I need images. Oh yeah, you need to have the one ship in order for it to work in the blueprints. So I added in the Kestrel. Oh yeah, there's one other thing. A different mod to show. I figured out how to make. Where is it? Here we go. This one. Data. Blueprints. Player Ship Federation. You can change the weapons in it. For the artillery weapon. Easily. For instance, artillery ion. Right here. It says artillery ion. And that means that it has an ion artillery which you can make down in weapon blueprints. Wherever the heck those are, probably at the very bottom. Okay, go up. Find artillery ion. This entire thing didn't completely work. But you've got... I took some of these things straight out of other mods, as I said earlier, like Infinite Space. But type. Laser / type. Title Advanced Ion Blast / title short plus Ion Blast short. Well, then there's tooltip and accept. It fires 10 shots with 1 ion damage and a speed of 30, which is the regular ion speed. Looks like an Ion Blast Mark II. It costs a heck load, but the chances of you getting it... Where is it? Chance of you getting it is 0. If it was a 1, it would be extremely... 0, not possible to get. 1, extremely rare. 2, pretty rare. 3, essentially kind of common. 4, more common than 3, and 5, the most common. But since you're not allowed to buy that, then yeah. I'm going to do this with many things. And you can even make, where is it? You can make an artillery laser. Where's the power? There we go. Power. Make its power 4. Cost 220. And now we're going to give it a rarity of 1. Just to make that so you can actually buy it if you want to. Save this. Close. Yes. Accept. That's pretty much all I need to show. That's some ways to make some more in-depth mods other than I built a ship with the regular FTL stuff. You can actually build your own weapons and accept. And drones, but drones are more hard to build. I don't know how to do them myself. So, that's all to show. See you next time.